this program is not necessarily those of the Emily Pearl Show, its sister stations, its affiliates, or its sponsors, but it is those of the individuals themselves who express it. While the Emily Pearl Show does take stances on individual issues, the show itself remains an entertainment platform. Free thought is a philosophy and not a policy.
Hello, everybody. Everything's going slow. Let me get over here and see if I can stop the screen from just flicking around. I don't know what's going on. I can see me moving slowly. I can see that much. Let me see if I can go down a little bit. Yeah, that's a little better there. I think everybody was kind of having studio trouble tonight. Oh, yeah. But that's the way it works when you go live in these studios, okay? All right, so I'm moving a little slow. And I'm going ahead and get my co-host of the Moses in here so that I could go ahead and get some invites out. All right. So, hello, Sybil. How are you doing? Welcome.
Always happy to be on the world famous Emily Pearl Show.
All right. Well,
for tuning in.
Go ahead and greet the audience for me. And I'm going to go ahead and get the shares out right quick, if you will.
Well, thank y'all for tuning in. Timothy's got something wonderful for us, I know, tonight. Always look forward to him. And we really appreciate our audience from around the world. And feel free to make comments in the chat box. So if you know of anyone that would like to be a guest on the Emily Pearl Show, could be a entertainer, performer of any type, and like ventriloquists, singers, bands, all type of musicians, poets. It could be that you may have a special hobby that you want to share with the world. Just send Emily Pearls a message on Facebook, or you can send me a message, Sybil Presley, and you can call me 901-643-1982. You know, in the United States, call me. But around the world, just send me a message on Facebook, because I don't know how worldwide calls work on cell phones. And we'll be happy to have you as a guest. And any comments that you want to make about our guests or any particular show topic, just click on the chat bar in the comment section. And of course, you can watch us on Facebook or YouTube. And a reminder that of the Emily Pearl show is archived. So you can share with your friends later and maybe invite a few over to have some popcorn, hot chocolate, and watch the show together. So I really appreciate Emily. She comes up with something different all the time, and you never know what's on the menu. You don't know what's cooking on the Emily Pearl show. So we really appreciate you, and I can't say thank you enough for tuning in. And also, thank you for those who have gone to Panaflix to click on Emily's wonderful movie. It's a Perry Mason type movie for our new listeners, that's our viewers that's tuning in. And it's M. Pearls, Pearls, AAL, which stands for Attorney at Law. And it's her first movie. She did a wonderful job. And I'm the one of the co-stars in the movie. And of course, Emily plays the leading role. So hopefully sometime in the future, she will do another series. And she has a way of adding actors to the movie script that is not particularly in Memphis. So if you're interested in taking part in her movie, just send her a message as well. So I'm excited about the next series, and go to Panaflix.com. I think that's PANTAFLIX.com, and then sign in it. Then you can download the movie, and it just costs a couple of dollars. And we appreciate the support. So a lot of great things are happening for the Emily Pearl show. And of course, on Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. is the 901 show. We have local guests in the Tennessee in the 901 area code. And we keep that locally as far as the area code in the Tennessee area, Memphis and surrounding areas. And then on Sunday at 1 p.m., tune in to Talk About Angels with Emily Pearls. And she's also a minister on that show. And she sings gospel songs. She plays gospel songs. And then she shares inspirational sermonettes, which is very beneficial, gets you through the whole week. So I really enjoy listening to Talk About Angels. And I want to say hello, Douglas and Marcus, Ernestine, and everyone that's tuning in. So I think we have Emily back with us. And I can't hear Emily.
Okay, there we go. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Yeah, my computer's, I'm moving slow. That my computer did an update. I started not to do it.
Oh.
Because when they do the updates, they add new stuff. And sometimes the new stuff they add interferes with because like when I one of the new updates is they added top news and weather and this whole panel here. And I think this is what making my internet run slow. So I want to see how I can close that out. And it's not letting me close it out. So I don't have time to fool around with it right now. But, you know, I don't like it when my mouth is not going with what I'm saying. And so, hello, Ernestine. Hey, Scott. Welcome. And Douglas, Marcus. Yes. Hello, you guys. Where's what's Mary's handle? Sybil?
Magnificent Mary.
Yeah, where's Magnificent Mary? Hi.
We missed Mary already.
Yeah. So Sybil
Everybody
says hello,
understand.
everybody. I understand. Where's Magnificent Mary? Okay, no further ado. I'm so happy to see this young man. I haven't seen him in so long. Timothy, welcome to the studio.
Timothy.
Hi,
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Yeah, we're good too. It's just been a long time. Mary was not feeling well. She may join later. Oh, yeah, we give hands up right quick. Pray for healing for Mary. And I'll pray for, I hope she's better by Sunday. If she's not, I'm going to say a special prayer for her. Yeah, everybody hanging in there. How's everything been going with you?
I'm good. I just been doing a lot of schoolwork.
I know. That's why we've been missing you on the show. But I already knew that you had to do a lot of schoolwork. Your mom told me what was going on with you. Sybil says, hello, Timothy. Now, I would like for everybody that's in the comment column right now, y'all greet Timothy. Type in, hello, Timothy. Let him know that you guys are glad to see him, okay?
Hi, everybody. Yeah, I just been doing a lot of schoolwork, and I'm about to graduate from middle school. So,
wow, I cannot believe it. Graduating from middle school, and you came to me at age 8. Was that right?
yeah.
Wow, how the time go by. Time just flies. Yeah. I don't know. Well, congratulations to you. I'm still trying to see how to take this stupid weather thing off of here. It's not showing me how to take this thing out, but I think this is what is bothering, has me slowing down. If I touch anything, I'm so scared that I'll disconnect me from the show. So, all right, Scotty says, hello, Timothy, you have grown up. Yes, he has.
Yeah, it's been a while.
And Sybil says, congratulations, Timothy. Ernestine says, hello, Timothy.
Hi.
Douglas says, hi, Timothy. Glad you are with us tonight.
Yeah, I'm glad to be back. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been, and he has grown. He's a young man now. He might have to start typing in Tim for his name. Yeah, because I know when my son got to middle school, that's when he wanted me to stop calling him Timothy. He wanted me to start calling him Tim in front of his guys, you know, in front of his peeps.
Yeah.
But he was still Timothy at home. Yeah. Yeah. I know how that goes. All right, Sybil, you know we're going to let Tim present first, but before we do, we're going to go to a brief commercial. Timothy will remember this, and he'll get a chance to see himself. I'm actually running 2 of these commercials right now because I'm starting a summer broadcasting class on July the 10th. July the 10th. 6-week course. And so, Timothy, I know you got some friends that you need to be on with you so you guys can, you know, rally together. Marcus says, hi, Timothy.
Hi.
And he says, congratulations as well.
Thank you.
All right. All right, so
I might have a lot of people that might be interested because even though I'm not going to be in middle school anymore, I'm going to high school. I'm helping out with the drumline at my middle school. So some of them said they might want to do it.
That's awesome. So I'm going to send all these commercials over to your mom so that she can send it to them, or you can send it to them and have them to email me. And then we'll go ahead and get them ready for the July 10th class, okay?
Okay.
As a matter of fact, when you get ready to come in, you can come in on some of the classes, you know, and kind of coach them a bit. You know, they would be glad. I know they will welcome that from you. Yeah, because you're the senior man now, you know. You're like a co-host now. You went all the way from an apprentice to a teen talker to a co-host. So you have accomplished a whole lot. A whole lot. I'm so proud of you. Okay, y'all. We'll be right back after this. Don't go away. Well, it's not playing. That's why. Well, we'll play this one. Okay, this one doesn't have any music. This is the one where I just tell you guys about it. And what it is about is, like I said, it's all ages. We do have adults in the class, but they have different hour. They have a different hour. The class is on Saturday, and they're going to get the summer school class will be getting their own studio like this when they graduate. We're going to teach them. I will teach them how to operate the studio and everything. But we got another commercial. I don't know why that one's showing, but we got one that we're going to show that I have to have a talk with this little lady on tomorrow. All right.
Start this year with a beautiful smile. Do you cover your mouth with your hand to talk? Do you look down or up in order to smile? If you answer yes, then you need to seek out the code 901-300-4800. Remember, a smile is the prettiest thing you'll ever wear. So invest in yourself today. Call Dr. Corey now. 901-300-4800. Dental Expressions, PLLC, 3704 Summer Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee, 38122. 901-300-4800. Dental Expression, a proud sponsor of the Emily Pearl Show.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Get me in here. Yeah, this thing they added is really messing up with my commercials. It's just chopping everything up, chopping me up, chopping everything up. Let me see what the. Sorry about that, you guys. Well, it was technically. I'm gonna refresh the studio, see if I can stop this. Okay. No, it's still like that. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can play Dr. Corey's dental commercial again because y'all, she is the best dentist in.
Start this year with a beautiful smile. Do you cover your mouth with your hand to talk? Do you look down or up in order to smile? If you answer yes.
Okay, it's not working in the studio. I don't know. Everything is just slowed down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play it from my file. And then Timothy, I'm gonna let you come on in with your presentation. I apologize for this, but we got to give Dr. Corey her credits. You know, our sponsors have to get their time regardless as to what's going on in the studio, right? So I'm gonna share it.
I enjoyed the first round of commercial. It came through pretty good.
Now I'm gonna play them from the file right now because I'm from my file because see whatever it is that they added to that Microsoft added when they did my update. Microsoft, I guess they did worldwide updates because so much hacking has been going on. But they added this extra feature that hold on. That okay. Hold on, little girl. She just playing. I'm trying to pause her. Okay, now take that all the way back. And I'm going to share the screen, okay? All right. Share the screen so Doc can get her dues. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Somebody going to probably drop out of the screen. Still slow. Sybil, I'm going to drop you out and drop Timothy out too. And we're going to bring it up. All right, there we go. I don't know why it got big like that.
Start this year with a beautiful smile. Do you cover your mouth with your hand to talk? Do you look down or up in order to smile? If you answer yes, then you need to see Dr. Corey. 901-300-4800. Remember, a smile is the prettiest thing you'll ever wear. So invest in yourself today. Call Dr. Corey now. 901-300-4800. Dental Expressions PLLC, 3704 Summer Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee, 38122. 901-300-4800. Dental Expression, a proud sponsor of the Emily Purple Show.
All right then. Okay, and bring y'all in. Now y'all could hear it then, right?
Yes, I heard it before when you played it.
Well, I couldn't hear it on my end, so when I can't hear on my end, usually the audience can hear. I mean, it was playing, but it was chopping up. Did you hear the chopping up the first
No,
time?
it played perfectly.
Timothy, did you hear the chopping up?
No, ma'am.
Really?
I didn't either.
It went all the way through, just smooth.
It did.
Well, I'm hearing chopping up on my end, so I'm glad to know that. That's great. All right, then. Let's see what we got going on the comments columns. Ernestine says hello. Sandra is here. She says hello to Douglas. Hi, Sandra. Sandra's here. Timothy, you remember Sandra, the set coordinator from the movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's miss Sandra. All right, then. So, Timothy, you're featured in the spotlight tonight, and we're so happy to have you back. So I know you've got a lot of good things to say. Y'all, he is so articulate. He is so smart. He's like an honor roll student, and he does a lot of sports.
Hold on. Like an honor roll student.
I say he is an honor roll student.
Oh, I just have to make sure.
I know, that's right. See, I taught him well. Yeah, and plus, he does a lot of sports. He's in a lot of organizations. He is an usher at his church. Are you still an usher? Well, I know church is not open right now, but he serves on the usher board at his church. And the thing that fascinates me most about Timothy is that he is so slim and he was so little. I know he's stronger now, but he plays, y'all, this big old tuba. This big old huge tuba. And I just don't know how in the world he carries it. So, Timothy, take it away. Let's get started.
So, if you know me well, and I mostly fish for brim and catfish, but today I'm not talking about fish. I'm talking about bait, which is crickets. So, crickets, they have flat bodies with long antennas. That's one way that you'll know them because, well, they look like grasshoppers, but they're smaller. There are over 800 species of crickets, well, about 900, and they are nocturnal. They have back legs that they use for jumping very high. They are cold-blooded, which I did not know, and they bring in warmness from the sun, which I did know. So they're like alligators or crocodiles. They get their heat from the sun, so they sunbathe basically. So when we hear chirping and stuff, like crickets making the noise, that's the males. Only males chirp, and they have two chirping sounds. The ones that we hear is very loud, and it's to call in a female and to tell other males to go away. The other one is softer, and it's to court the females. And we really don't hear that one because it's so soft, but they do it to court the females, which means that they picked out a female that they want to date. And they do that by scratching their wings together, which I did know that some crickets have wings. I thought it was only females, but it was males. So they scratch their wings together, and it makes a very high pitch noise. And the higher the temperature, the louder the chirp is. So if it's colder, you're really not going to hear it that much. But if it's warmer, then yeah. This is a weird one. Ears and food.
You're frozen, Timothy. Move around. You're frozen. Timothy, you're frozen. Move around your body. You're frozen. Okay, Timothy got frozen. He went out the studio and he came. He's going to come back in. He got frozen. So while he is, excuse me, while he is frozen, we'll let Sybil go ahead and do her topic. Sybil, what you got for us?
Today is National Donut Day. I'm going to talk about donuts.
Yeah. Okay.
National Donut Day was created in 1938 by the Salvation Army, and this was to honor their members who served donuts to the soldiers during World War I. It was mostly the women members of the Salvation Army, and so the Army soldiers called them donut dollies. And many donut stores offer free donuts on National Donut Day. I think Krispy Kreme is one of them that does that. And Hanson Gregory invented the ring-shaped donut in 1847. You know, the little round donuts?
Yeah.
Aboard a lime trading ship when he was 16 years old. And his mother used to make little fritters and sweet rolls and that type of thing. And they had some donuts back then, but they were like twisted donuts and odd shapes. And he got very dissatisfied with the greasiness of the donuts that was twisted in various shapes, because sometimes the center was like a little on the raw side. So he created the round donut with a hole in the center, and it made the donut fry up better and more solid. So it caught on very well. In medieval times, people dipped fried dough in sugary syrup and cinnamon, different sweet spices. And this was probably an early version of donuts. In 1920, Adolf Levitt, he was a New York businessman, and he also had a bakery. So he invented the donut machine. And this machine churned out donuts at an unprecedented pace. I think like 80 an hour or a minute or something like that. And then in 1998, Winchell's House of Donuts in Pasadena, California, they created the world's largest donut. It weighed 5,000 pounds.
Wow.
And it stood 95 feet in the diameter. It was created to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Winchell's House of Donuts. In the United States alone, more than 10 billion donuts are made every year. And donuts were highly popular in the 1934 World's Fair. A poster called Donuts the food hit of the century of progress. In 1996, the New York Times they printed an article about how many policemen took breaks at local donut shops. And these donut shops had the lowest rates of robbery or any type of crime of any of the retail business, because word got around that police hang out there, see. And my favorite donuts are Krispy Kreme hot out of the oven glazed donuts. There are all kind of donuts now, coconut, and then they have jelly donuts and plain donuts. and just on and on and on. It's just endless. But like I said, my favorite is hot out of the oven, Krispy Kreme glazed donuts, and you cannot eat one. No, gotta at least eat three. So I like to end my little donut information by saying, as you go through life, whatever be your goal, keep your eye on the donut and not on the hole. So that's what I had for tonight. Short and sweet, just like the donut is. Now I want some donuts. Are you taking a selfie?
Miss Emily, you're muted.
Yeah, I'm taking a selfie of us on the screen. I usually go through the show afterwards, but I just wanted to see how this one would turn out. Photo.
Well, Timothy, you're not frozen anymore, so welcome back.
Yeah.
Yeah, my internet had went out.
Yeah, everybody having internet problems. I'm having them. Wow, what is going on Friday night that everybody's on the internet?
I mean, for the boys, it's game time.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let me put you back on Spotlight. And I think you left off about
food and ears.
Okay.
The female, a cricket note is high pitched.
Okay, so start around there. Okay, Ernestine says, good information on donuts, Sybil.
Thank you.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't eat many donuts. Every now, I guess I eat donuts once or twice a year. That's all. Sometimes I get a craving for them, and I don't drive to the donut store or anything to get them. I used to, but what I'll do if I want some, when I order my groceries from Kroger, I'll order the donuts there, in my grocery order, and they'll deliver them then. But anyway, yeah, a lot of folk love donuts, but I'll tell you, they'll put weight on you before you know it. If you eat a lot of them, they'll put weight on you before you know it. Okay, back to you, Timothy. I'm going to get me and Sybil in the green room. We'll still be listening. Hey, you guys, in the comment column, make sure you guys listen to Timothy so that you can ask us some questions because he can answer them, all right? All right, take it away, Timothy.
Crickets, yay. Okay, chirp. So, yeah, males have two chirping calls. The first one to call the females in and scare other males away. And the other one to court the females, which means they want to date them. And they make those sounds by rubbing their wings together, and it sounds like a chirping call. And the higher the temperature, the louder the chirping is. So, time for the weird one, ears and food. I'm going to start with food first because ears was just weird when I looked it up. But crickets are omnivores, which means they eat both plants and animals, or meat and vegetables or whatever. I just had a brain freeze. Females can hatch about 2,000 babies, and some species can lay continuously, which means they can lay probably twice in a month. And they mate in late summer. They lay their eggs in the fall, and they hatch in the spring. So, how does it... Cicadas are technically not crickets. So I can see where you're getting that from, but they are more related to grasshoppers because grasshoppers are bigger. And I don't even know. Probably because when they're flying, their wings are rubbing together. but I don't actually know that one. So the weird one, ears. So most animals, their ears are on their hair like us, but crickets, their ears are actually on their front knees. That's basically saying our ears will be on our elbows or something, right below the joint of their front legs. So when they listen, they're listening with their knees, basically.
Wow, I had to get in on that when you said their ears are on their knees, right?
Yeah.
That would be like us having our ears on our elbows. Wow, so weird. Okay, I'm out.
So their predators are frogs, lizards, salamanders, spiders, and I haven't done this in a while, but and humans, because people do eat crickets. I actually want to try them. People say it tastes like chips, but that brings me to my next thing. Oh wait, no, I forgot something. Some people raise crickets, so they can feed them to their pets, like frogs, spiders, whatever, lizards. And some people just go to the pet store, like PetSmart or whatever, and get crickets. But other countries, like Europe and Asia, they actually keep them as pets in cages. In Asia, some people fight crickets and they basically gamble off of them, or it's a sport. And in Thailand, they deep fry them and say this is like potato chips. I actually want to try that. I don't know why, but I feel like it'll be good. Crickets live 8 to 10 weeks. They either die of old age or cold weather, and they can live without food for up to 2 weeks. And one of the final things, this and then my fun fact. Y'all keep on saying y'all not gonna eat a cricket, but wouldn't it be good? Don't say, like, I'm gonna keep my crickets for myself. Crickets have, all right, the difference between crickets and grasshoppers. Crickets have long antennas, grasshoppers have short antennas. Crickets rub their wings together to chirp. Grasshoppers rub their long hind legs against their wings. Grasshoppers are bright green and crickets are brown or black. And grasshoppers are bigger. Y'all keep on saying don't try crickets. Like, they're a good source of protein. Okay. Oh, fun fact. So I don't know how I did this. I just found this out. Let's see. I'm 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Actually, when I started doing the Ellen Pro show when I was 8, so 6 years ago, I was able to do a cricket call. And I don't know why I was able to do a cricket call and a duck call. My duck call is bad now, but my cricket, I can kind of do it. What's the difference in their size? Grasshoppers, they are bigger. People can tell because grasshoppers are green, like bright green, and crickets are brown or black. And grasshoppers, you can actually see their wings better. Okay. I don't know if I'm able to do it right now, but I'm gonna try. Okay. Yeah, I can still do it. Basically, I'm whistling, but I'm doing something with my throat. I don't know. In my tongue, and it just does it. But I can still whistle. But sometimes I can just change it. And there's one more story I got. I was in 5th grade, yeah. And I was going to the car to get in the car, get ready for school and everything. And there was a grasshopper on my mom's car. I wanted to keep them, and we didn't have nothing, but we had a mason jar. So I got a bunch of grass, some water, some dirt and stuff. I put it in a jar. I got the cricket, and I took it to me to school the whole day. And I named him Terrence after my Uncle T. And when I got home, I let him go. And it was the next day. No, it was a week later. And I found another grasshopper on my mom's car. And I named him Terrence Jr. The reason that those crickets were special to me was because we had to drive from our house to my school and they were still on the car. So I was like, okay. So I just kept them. Okay, I'm done. Yay. Any questions? Yeah,
right.
grasshoppers.
All right. I'm coming into the screen, bringing Sybil in. Y'all have any more questions? Let's go ahead and type them in. We'll show them. Grasshoppers, I remember them when I was young. You know, the thing about it is, you know how to see grasshoppers now like we used to. You know, in the grass, in the city, I guess. Sybil, do you ever see any?
I haven't looked for any, but I think that if you're in the country where the air is open and the night sky and all that's real clear, you
Yeah.
might see some popping around.
Now,
And
crickets come in my
typed in too-
house.
Yeah. I typed in also that some countries serve chocolate covered grasshoppers as a delicacy.
I've seen that on TV, but I'm not
And
ever
chocolate-covered
eating a
ants.
cricket.
So
Yeah.
if I make a cricket cake, you're not gonna try it?
I'm gonna watch any cake you try to give to me, Timothy. Cause you might have crickets in it.
Because I do keep my crickets after I go fishing. I feed them potatoes because the potatoes they can eat and they also get water from them.
Hi, Miss Sally. Good evening. You're never too late for the Emily Pearl Show.
Hi, Sally.
That's your grandmother, right, Timothy?
Yeah.
I know. Such a sweet lady. Listen, I'll tell you, I have had crickets that come into my house in the summertime. I don't know how they got in my house. They must have hopped in the house with me. How do they get in houses, Timothy?
So there's many ways that they can get in your house. One, they're by your door, and when you open up the door, they come in.
Okay.
Another way, I don't know why I thought this when I was smaller, but I thought they come up your toilet. But I don't know how they're gonna. I don't know how they're gonna do that because they're gonna drown.
Right.
But they
I've never
do.
seen a grasshopper in my toilet.
I didn't say grasshopper. I said cricket.
Or cricket, yeah.
But they can get in through your vents.
I see. Okay. Yeah, I have seen some grasshoppers like on your window. They'll even hop up on your window outside. Yeah, I have seen. But you know, I don't hardly even see the grasshoppers. And I'll tell you something else that's rare to see in the city these days. And that's butterflies. Where are all the butterflies gone?
Yeah, I really haven't been seeing any. I saw one a couple of days ago because I had to go from my grandma's house to go fishing. And normally around this time, they should be here. Let's see. It's almost summer.
I saw one little one and it was lavender. I never seen a lavender butterfly, but I was planting my chronoses. No, I was watering my chronos flowers, and they are purple and lavender with green tips on them, and a little bitty lavender butterfly was flying around in the bed, in the flower bed. But and then I saw a butterfly, a yellow one, about 2 months ago. What is this? June? So no, in April, yeah, about 2 months ago. And I just get so delighted when I see them because I haven't seen any in years. So why do you think we are not seeing butterflies anymore?
Well, I'm thinking maybe predators, but
Ah,
I feel like there would be more monarch butterflies because they are poisonous. And when
butterflies are poisonous.
monarch butterflies,
Oh, the monarchs are
Monarch?
so beautiful.
Yeah, they are.
I gave a competition speech when I was a Toastmistress in Arkansas regional contest, and I based my speech on the development of a monarch as far as leadership skills, and I won second prize. I sure was trying for first,
Wow.
though.
That was
Yeah,
creative.
yeah. And I know Timothy knows the stages of development of butterflies, and so I did my speech based on the stages that you go through to become a great leader.
Oh, what a
Hmm.
great analogy.
Yeah, but I love monarch butterflies. They are so
Oh, yeah, I'm a
beautiful.
butterfly fan.
Douglas says the monarch butterfly so beautiful. Yeah, that's what we're saying. That of that deep orange and brown and black, and then the characteristics are just so definite. The black trim around their wings and everything.
and
And
I found that out because people keep on saying I need to stop watching this show, which I'm not. This was one of my favorite shows as a kid, but Wildcrats, they don't come on as often, but that's basically what got me into animals.
uh-huh.
And I did not know that they were poisonous until they said that.
I didn't know I was poisonous until you just told me.
I didn't know either. It makes
Because,
sure I won't eat any butterflies.
well, when we were growing up, little kids, we used to see butterflies all the time. And there was this superstition or rumor, rather, a childhood play game rumor that we always told each other that if you bite off the head of a butterfly, you get a new dress. And we actually believed that. So we used to go around trying to catch butterflies and bite their heads off. And it
Oh,
was challenging. But at that time, I wasn't a frilly, missy, girly thing kind of child. I was kind of like half tomboy, so it didn't bother me. And ironically enough, probably like a week after I bit out the head of a butterfly, I did get a new dress. So we don't know if it was a fable, true. What do they call it? Went a wives' tale. I don't know. um, Sally says, "Oh yeah, she did it too. Your grandmother says she did it too."
I never
Y'all
heard of
some
that.
weird kids.
I never heard of that at all till just now.
Well, Timothy says that he has never heard of it either. Well, so y'all have to be. Well, Sybil, I don't know. Yeah, you were in Alabama, and you were in a different culture, than we were. But Miss Sally says she did it. Your grandmother, Timothy. So, Miss Sally, let me ask you this: after you did it, maybe a week or so later, did you actually get your dress, or did you not get your new dress? I would like to know that.
Probably not.
You hear Timothy? He says probably not. Okay, I'm gonna let her type that in, and now I'm gonna go ahead. See, Timothy says, "Oh my God, Mom! I never knew that you did such a thing. We'll
That's
have
not
to
it.
talk later, Glenda."
That's not even me. That's my mom. She's just
I
an
know. I see Glenda. She's talking to your grandmother. She said we're gonna have to talk later. She's talking to your grandmother. She said no, she did not get her dress. Well, I did, and mine must have just been a coincidence, probably. I am burning up in the studio, y'all. My batteries went out of my fan, and I didn't know it until showtime. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and share this commercial. Timothy, you'll remember this one. All right, here we go. The one that I was trying to get to play last time. And I'm going to take you and Sybil and wait a minute. All right, I better keep me in because I don't know if it'll play.
Come and join our teen talkers who have already become television broadcasters. As a television broadcaster, you will learn how to broadcast live on both Facebook and YouTube and other live networks that we have. With our teen talkers, Timothy, Demario, and Trisha. First, you will learn the basics of announcing and the fundamentals by learning correct speech and diction. You will have fun messing around with the microphone, getting it just right. You will learn interviewing skills as well as how to keep an audience engaged. And yes, don't forget about all those red carpets and concerts that the teen talkers get to attend. They get interview celebrities and get autographs and be filmed on the camera during the interview. Occasionally, they also appear on our local television stations here in the city. So come on and join the fun. Tell your parents to call you. Sign up today. Classes are starting now. Parents, pick up the phone and dial right now and get your child enrolled. There is limited placement. Thanks to technology, your child will attend classes in the comfort of your own home. That's right. No getting dressed, no rushing out the door as not to be late for class, no dealing with driving in traffic. We have made it as easy as A, B, C, and 1, 2, 3. All your child needs is a laptop, computer, or tablet with a camera. And just like magic, the classroom appears. So call us now. TEPS Productions Broadcasting Apprenticeship Studios at 1406-763-8377 or email us at tepsproductions@gmail.com. That's TEPSPRODUCTIONS@gmail.com. Or go to our Facebook company page. On Facebook, go to the search box and search for TEPS Productions. Hurry now, hurry. Classes are first come, first serve. And we look forward to seeing you.
All right, I'm going to stop sharing and bring everybody back into the studio. Okay. I shut our commercial. Let me shut you down now. She saw the commercial was still running in my ear, y'all. And close this window. I'm going to show a comment that your grandmother made. She says that my brother tricked me to bite the butterfly head. Let me get your guys off from mute. She says, my brother tricked me to bite the butterfly head off because I wanted that new dress. Oh, yeah. Well, nobody had to trick me. Every time that we saw a butterfly, it'd be like 5 or 6 of us girls running, trying to catch it. Be the first one to catch it. Seriously. It was something that we truly believed in. And yeah, well, and a couple of us really did get new dresses. So why shouldn't we not believe in it? It did happen. All right, let's see. Is there a message from me? Oh, yeah, okay. You were telling me in a private message that, yeah, that's fine. Okay, you guys. Anybody else got any questions for Timothy or comments? Ernestine, Douglas, Sandra, where'd you guys go?
Cricket.
Yeah. Where y'all at, Thunderbirds? What is a Thunderbird? Timothy, you'll have to talk about that one day.
Okay.
Is that a real bird?
I don't know.
It's a car.
I know they named the car after it, but it had to be a real bird. That's what I was wanting Timothy to research and find out, because I like that.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I like that. I like the term. When that Thunderbird came out, then the line that came out with it was, "What's the word, Thunderbird?" Thunderbirds.
Okay.
And I still use it sometimes today. Okay.
It's probably a real bird.
All right. Well, we're gonna play The Cupboard, and then when we come back, we're gonna give our closing remarks so we can get out the studio. Okay. Don't go away, y'all. Go ahead and type in your comments. Congratulations. Please compliment Timothy on his presentation tonight. We'll be right back.
The Cupboard Restaurant in Memphis, Tennessee is world famous for some of the best food and Southern hospitality you'll ever find, and is a celebrity favorite. Open from 7 a.m. till 8 p.m. every day. The Cupboard Restaurant is located at 1400 Union Avenue, 1 block east of Cleveland, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Got a large group? Groups of any size are welcome, and catering is available. While you're there, pick up a copy of Charles Capala's world-famous Cupboard Cookbook. Check out their website at www.thecupboardrestaurant.com. That's The Cupboard Restaurant, 1400 Union, 901-276-8015. A proud sponsor of the Emily Pearl Show.
At the stream. Okay, we're back. Yeah, it was chopping up on my end, so I couldn't tell. Did it go all the way through smoothly?
I heard the whole entire cupboard commercial.
That's awesome. So I don't know what's going on. It's just my end then. Okay, Ernestine says, "Hello, Timothy. Keep sharing. You are very talented." Hi, Celia. Sybil's coming in. She says, "Hello." And she says, she's talking to Ernestine. She says, "Ernie, you're welcome." Because Ernestine says, "Hello, my friend Sylvia Neal. Thanks for joining us." And Douglas says, "Congrats, Timothy, on middle school graduation. I didn't know you like to fish. It's a lot of fun if they are biting, of course." That's true. Sybil says, "Great presentation, Timothy. And of course, you get A plus from your teacher." I've got some of my broadcasting students watching the show tonight. So what advice would you give to them? This class that I'm doing now, the spring class, are adults that I'm doing. And but it's the same advice that you would give anybody that wants to get into doing their own show, live or broadcasting in any shape, form, or fashion. So, what would you say?
Try not to be like me when I first started, because when I first started, I was so shy. But really, just act like nobody's here. Just be your normal self. And you can start off by, you'll always see the light in the middle of the screen. So if you got a computer or something, turn the camera on and basically write down a bunch of notes, practice saying the lines in front of it. And if you mess up, it don't matter, just keep going. Yeah.
That's true. And what advice would you give them on building up confidence? Because you have come so far, I just can't believe it.
I mean, mine just came from, because I'm also an actor, so I gotta have confidence in front of the screen and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I do a lot of things in front of people because I do this. I'm an actor. I do band, drumline, baseball. I used to do basketball and soccer. Like, I did a bunch of things in front of everybody, and I used to be nervous all the time because I'm like, oh my God, if I mess up, then they're gonna be like, he's bad or whatever.
All
But
right.
I just,
Yeah.
at this point, I just don't even think about it, and I just go ahead and go for it.
Yeah. Yeah. So how was your experience when you did your broadcasting course from TEPS Productions? That's me.
At first, I thought you were mean. I was like, okay, I don't want to do this. She's just gonna be yelling at me when I get something wrong. But I was like, I'm just gonna make my mom happy, give this a chance. And I also wanted to do this.
Yeah.
And when I went ahead, I found out who you really were. I was like, oh, it's not even that bad.
Well, I'm just firm because I want you to get it, and learn it, and you did. Look at you see what I meant now when I said that we have to be serious about what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't yell, I don't think, did I?
Nah.
Unless we were having a role play or something, Yeah. But I am firm. I want you to get that homework, don't
Yeah.
I? And what happens when you don't get that homework assignment?
Then it's just gonna come back to me.
You get double. Yeah. So that can make you go get behind because you get an extra assignment to do. All right, Timothy, thank you so much for your good compliments about the broadcasting program, as well as about me. He still loves me, y'all. Right, Timothy?
Yeah.
It's my baby. Look, then you know what I found? I ran across a picture of you and Trey when we were down at this red carpet at this celebrity show interview. A lot of radio stations there, a TV station.
Wasn't that at?
So Madison, it was downtown on Madison.
I think I remember what you're talking about. That was my first interview.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, your first interview, yeah. And I ran across that picture, so I think I'm going to include that picture.
That probably looked so bad.
No, you looked sweet and you was sharp. You had all that suit, and you and Trey was sharp. I was sitting in the middle of you guys with my purple on, So I ran across that today or yesterday. So I said, okay, when I've got to do a new commercial for broadcasting because right now I'm focusing on that, and I'm just going to continually do classes, continually, all the time, every 6 weeks, every 6 weeks, every 6 weeks. Okay. So I want you to go ahead, recruit some students for me and then like it would be great, you guys, after upon their graduation, I'll let you host their show for their graduation. Because what is the assignment for graduation? Do you remember? 15-minute segment live.
I don't remember.
Yeah, you had to do a 15-minute show, and you guys were graded. That was your graduation test, your final exam.
Oh yeah, you said I was gonna do everything on my own. Yeah, now I remember.
Yeah, and you did it. You graduated with flying colors. And Miss Sally said, y'all, please share the show. Please share Timothy. She would appreciate that. As well as please share the broadcasting classes, okay? It's very vivid this year. Everything is transparent. Normally, your price, your mom know what your price was. Back at that time, we had to go into a live studio, and we had a live studio where we did our learning. But now, thanks to technology, we don't have to have a physical building, and that cuts everything in half. That cuts the price in half because we don't have to pay for rent, utilities, and what have you. So therefore, it's a clear-cut, transparent price, y'all, of only $299. It's for 6 weeks. At the end of the 6 weeks course, they do get their own studio like this, because at that time when Timothy graduated, they didn't have this technological opportunity. So this is something that's added into the course. All right.
And I'm a good teacher.
I'm a good teacher. Say that again. Thank you. Because actually, Timothy, doing his broadcasting class and having to come up with topics every Friday night really helped him whenever he had to do essay writing, right, in school, because he could use the same topic, right? Remember that? Do you remember that? Yeah. So, he had to do a topic for the show every Friday night. And he had so many topics that he had presented that whenever he had to do an essay writing assignment at school, he could just put one of his topics. Didn't even have to study. He'd already known it, He already knew it. So he's gotten loose from his camera. So Sybil, where are you? Let me get you back in here. Why does it keep saying mute mic on you? Can you hear Sybil?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know why you got that mute mic message just showing on my screen.
No, I hear you fine.
Okay, great. So while Timothy gets back into his connection, go ahead and summarize the show.
Okay, I want to thank Timothy for coming on, and he has developed into quite a handsome man. He's always been handsome, but he's really matured.
Yes.
And, right before our eyes. And I do agree with Timothy that you are an excellent teacher. You don't just teach, you teach from your heart with passion, because you really care about your students, which are your friends and part of your family. So I think you've done.
Thank you.
Every one of your students that's come on has been just perfection. And I really appreciate you as my friend. And it's always an honor that you let me be co-host. I'll never forget that. And so
don't even think about it.
I encourage everyone out there that would like to have their own show, get in touch with you, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, and you can actually be an affiliate of TPS Productions, because if you refer someone to the broadcasting class, you can even make a little change from it. So if you're interested
that's always good.
Yeah, if you're interested in being an affiliate, of the show, of the broadcasting class, please send me an email at TPS Productions, because everything we do for you. So that you will get a chance to also get a percentage of each student that you refer. Okay. I think
Wow,
that's
that's
fair.
really a motivation. I saw a note from Timothy. He said, "Can I go now?"
Oh, okay. Yes, Timothy. Bye-bye. Let me see it. Okay, let me put it in here.
Bye.
Okay, you heard me. Bye-bye. Good night. See you later, alligator.
My after a while, crocodile.
That's why crocodile.
All right. Love you. All right, Sybil. That was very good. Okay. All right, you guys. Thank you so much again for tuning in and staying with us. We hope that you enjoyed the show. I know I enjoyed it. And yes, and so as Sybil said, I didn't broadcast last Sunday because it was Memorial Weekend, but I will be broadcasting Talk About Angels show this Sunday, 1:00 p.m. And I'll just click on the link that I put out there on my post. But if you're not a friend of mine, and you can just go to the Talk About Angels show page, just put in the search box on the Facebook, Talk About Angels, and it'll pop right up, and go to the Talk About Angels show. Okay. All right then. So to end, as I say, all good things must come to an end. So to all of my pearls in the listening audience tonight, a pearl is defined as a precious thing. It is the finest example of something special. So it doesn't matter whether you are rich or poor. You, my pearls, are a precious thing. You are the finest example of someone special. All right. And as we say around here in the Emily Pearl studio, listen, don't hate them, congratulate them. And if you deem it and mean it, I promise you, my pearls, everything good that you do will what, Sybil?
Come back to you.
Yes, it will. Thank you, guys. That's our time. We'll see you guys next week on Tuesday night, the 901 show. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Sweet dreams.